Hello to the team, Team Mighty. This is Coach Homer alongside with Coach Sandra, and we wanted to put together this quick YouTube video because we are not going to see you for 2 weeks. So we want to recap what we learned so that you can continue to practice the core elements, but we also want to give you some homework. And that's because we want to be able to keep moving forward so that we can keep learning the stuff we need to learn as we approach our first tournament, which is going to be sometime in mid-January. So if any of the parents are listening, we are going to send out another message to keep you all in the loop about what that schedule will look like. Rest, ready, down, up. This is my daughter, who is currently in the 17-1 program, the MoCo Mavericks. And look how sturdy she looks in her ready position. Her arms are out with her palms up. Her weight is forward with most of the weight on the balls of her feet, and her hips are back. But in this video, we're actually going to talk about bumping the ball and then practicing. Now watch her transition into the down position, and you're going to notice a couple of things. Now she puts her fist inside of her hand, but her thumb is facing down, and that's going to cause you to shrug your shoulders slightly. You're going to have that platform when you receive the ball. Now take a look at her posture. She's got her weight forward on the balls of her feet. Her hips are backwards, and look at her feet. Her right foot is forward, and they are spread out far enough so that they are kind of parallel with each of the shoulders. That is a great stance for the down position. Now, my daughter doesn't turn 17 until next March, but what inspires me about her is that she actually didn't even touch her first volleyball until she was 14 years old. So she made a lot of progress in just 3 years, and so can you. And that's why practice, practice, practice. Okay, so we are going to practice what you're going to see on the screen, and I'd like to encourage you to practice this every night. If you can't do it every night, you're going to hopefully do it every other day. But you're also going to need to find a partner who can toss the ball to you. Maybe your mom, your dad, a relative, a sibling, a friend. But the more touches you get during our downtime, the more prepared you will be when we resume practice 2 weeks from now. As you are doing these exercises, please keep a couple of things in mind. For the tosser, it is important that you toss the ball above the player's head. I understand where you are indoors, but the higher you can toss it, the more effective this exercise. Also, take a look at Hannah's feet. When she moves to the right, her right leg moves first. And then later, when she moves to the left, her left foot will move first. So you have to keep that in mind, otherwise you're going to crisscross and trip. Also, when you are passing the ball back to the tosser, try to get it over your head. Again, keep in mind we have a ceiling. We just want you to practice the motion so we can work on a full bumping exercise with the higher ceilings once we get back into the gym. And then finally, take a look at her feet again. You'll see that Hannah is a righty, and it is her right foot that moves forward and plants. Right foot forward and plants. So that was an awesome first practice for the team. Practice, 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 and always remember, we are mighty and so are you. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.